Hey guys, I just got to Montana de Oro State Park. I think that's how you pronounce it, in Los Osos, California. I am literally on the coastline. Beautiful out here. It's a little bit of foggy today. 60 degrees, perfect mountain biking weather. We're gonna do the Hazard Peak loop. It's Hazard Peak, down Manzanita, up and down East Boundary, and then we take a fire road back to the car. This looks like it's gonna be a pretty incredible ride as far as views go, getting in the clouds a little bit, as you can see. So I'm gonna get ready, get on the Jeffsy. Let's go ride. All right, Hazard Peak parking lot. That's where the ride starts on this beautiful foggy day in Los Osos off the Morro Bay. And the parking lot is directly across the street from the trailhead. Easy enough. Signs everywhere. Hazard Peak Trail, let's do it. Had a bit of a sprained ankle last few days riding Sky Park this weekend and jump line. I kind of took a risk in coming out here for a few days and it seems to be okay. For some reason, the way that the pressure is hitting it when I'm pedaling doesn't seem to be screwing with it too much because I'm not twisting it. We'll see in the downhill, but so far it's all right. Tolerable. Yeah, about that sprained ankle, it's so weird how it happened. I didn't crash or anything. I just came down on one of the jumps a bit long, bit of a heavy land. I don't know if this ever happened to you before, but I didn't even really notice it at the time. I was just like, ow, whatever, just kept riding. And then that night and the next day, I could barely walk on the thing. It's like you give it some time to get cold, tighten up, and then the injury hits. Whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm out here riding. It's a gray day, which, to be honest with you, I was looking forward to a lot because of SoCal. You guys know my previous videos, I always talk about how it's hot. No, I'm not complaining about that. It's just the day, the same day. It's like Groundhog Day every day. So being out here with a foggy, hilly, overcast day, no sunglasses on and breeze, it's like 60 degrees. I'm really appreciating that. Feels good. That right side is looking beaut. Hopefully we get a little turn up here. Give you guys a front end seat to what I see. Yeah, stop for a second. Appreciate that stuff every once in a while. This looks like the spot to do it. You gotta take it in. Appreciation station. I'm staying in Morro Bay for a few days with Pup or Pip at a place called Bayfront Inn. It's about 5 hours from Orange County, including LA traffic to get up here. Yeah, it's a cool getaway for a few days. If you can have a couple days during the week to jump away. The room is pretty cheap, $100 a night and $30 extra for the whole trip. With Pip, very dog friendly area, great dog park, dog beach. The hotel even left a little doggy bag for Pip, snacks and a little fleece blanket. That's a first. Pup didn't care. He cared a little bit. He can't talk, so I didn't really get a full breakdown of his appreciation for it, but he seems pretty content. But yeah, like, the reason I bring it up is because I like areas like this because you can get some great riding in. Then when the ride's over, there's other stuff to do, to see. You know, there's beaches and hikes if you want, good food, a couple of rad pubs right on the ocean. It's a rad little community. Got Los Osos, Morro Bay, and I think Cayucas, all within a few minutes of each other. Hello, bunny. I'm doing stuff that's not just mountain bike specific when I'm out here doing these trips, so I want to get more into that. Give you guys a little perspective beyond the trail. Trail comes first. I met a local named Dave in the parking lot before starting this ride. He was just coming off of this trail. He said he was going to do the loop I'm doing, but got to the top of Hazard Peak and it looked so fun when he was climbing up, he just came back down the same way. I can kind of see what he's talking about now. This trail looks like really well taken care of. It's about 4.5 mile climb, so that'd be a pretty epic descent as well. I'm not going the wrong way. I expected there to be a lot more climbing. So I just checked my map on MTB projects and we are still on Hazard Peak. That's awesome. Up here, we're gonna be looking for Manzanita. We're gonna take a left down that to extend our ride a little bit further, get some more downhill before we head back up to East Boundary. See if I don't miss it. I know it's up here on the left somewhere. Really cool corners. All right, Manzanita Trail, taking a left. Some exposure on the left. Keep your eyes open. Keep my eyes open. Some fun little rollers. Looks like we're in another little microclimate. Ooh, didn't expect that. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Halfway down, I was like, hope the gimbal's working because it's been screwy lately. I took the chance of looking down real quick. Freaked me the hell out. All right, so we're just gonna head up. Looks like this trail's called Hazard Canyon, and this should take us to the start of East Boundary. Well worth a little bit extra climb to do Manzanita. Manzanita is like a super popular trail name for some reason. I think that's the 4th Manzanita trail I've ridden. As soon as I said that, I'm like sitting here trying to rack my brain thinking of all the other trails that have popular names that you see all the time, like Skyline Trail, Chumash Trail, Flow Trail. I think Pipeline Trail's popular one I always see. I don't know. There's a couple out there I just see keep popping up, but Manzanita is just such an odd, kind of random name. I feel like it's got to come from somewhere that it keeps coming up in trail systems. You never really hear that anywhere else, or that name anywhere else than on trails. Go figure. I'm sure one of you guys knows the answer to that. If you know why there's so many Manzanita trails, leave it in the comment below. East Boundary Trail. Hazard Canyon turns right into East Boundary. Yep. Okay. So, taking a left to get on East Boundary, like the sign says. If we didn't do Manzanita, Hazard Peak Trail would come right around here and we'd just take a right on this bend. So that led us up into the same exact spot that we would do anyway. Plus we got some really good downhill in. There's a lot of climbing so far, but it's all doable. No hike-a-biking. It's pretty much been like this throughout the whole time. A little bit steeper than this in sections, a couple rocky sections, but pretty consistent the whole way. You guys ever on those rides where you really feel out there? Like realization hits you. I just had one of those moments where I'm like doing a mental check, like, take it easy on this downhill. I let my girlfriend know where I am just in case on rides like this beforehand, but still, I have these flashbacks to that movie, getting his arm caught in a stone wall. I don't really get too freaked out on stuff like that happening. You have to keep your mind in check. But like the mental note or the realization of like your circumstances, I think is safe. Just don't get carried away with it. You prepare the best you can, go out, have a fun ride, deal with stuff if it does happen. If not, good. Barranca Trail is black. I thought about taking that one today, but East Boundary seems like a little bit more of a longer downhill. Toss up, either one. Today we're doing East Boundary. This is cool. It looks like we're like in a little mini microclimate up here. There's actually trees, a little bit of a forest. A little bit more climbing, I guess. You can tell somebody just cleared this. Looks like it was pretty overgrown. You can see the clippings on the trail. Good work, dude, or dudes, or gals. Pretty. Volunteer trail maintenance, East Boundary Trail. They give you a shovel and a rake, so if stuff's super overgrown out here, take it upon yourself to help out. It's a great community. Well done, guys. This is great. Check the map, and it looks like we're at the peak of East Boundary. I didn't know East Boundary had a peak. From here on out, I think, is downhill. Ooh, it's tight. There we go. Yep. Wow. Those are bigger than they're gonna look on camera, I know that. Wow. Holy cow, that was good. And my hands start cramping up. And I'm like, in that moment, so good. That's the stuff right there. Everything else is blocked out. You're just in that one place right then, in that mentality. Nothing else is going on in life. It's like a perfect form of meditation. And so from here on out, we're taking Islay Road. I think that's how you pronounce it, I-S-L-A-Y, right there. I think this goes all the way back to the parking lot. I'm gonna throw it in right now. Thanks you guys for tuning in. I'm Tony from the Outsider channel. Thanks for letting me bring your map to life. If you like the video, like it. If you like the channel, subscribe. More videos every week. Till next week, guys. Thanks for watching and thanks for riding with me.